And this, I feel like it's said all the time, but this venue is amazing.
And okay, we're getting into it. Losers 8.
You got Yaura and Hero?
Yaura versus Hero. Wow.
Is it Hero or Hero? Hero?
I mean, it's technically pronounced Hero, but
Hero,
like
okay.
I just say Hero because I'm white. So like, you know, if I start pronouncing it like Hero every time, I'm gonna, you know, it's gonna feel weird.
Oh my god. He said, I don't care what your name is.
Yeah,
You're gonna hold this F smash.
I don't care what country you're from. That hurts.
We're from the same country.
I know.
Oh man, that was a very strong opening from Yaura.
Yeah, I mean, one of the things that I feel like is so suffocating about playing against Yaura is not only is he just disastrous if you're in disadvantage, but his neutral is also just completely a wild card. Like, he has so many movement options that he uses to just trick you around. He wants you in shield. He wants you staying on the defensive, so he can just mix you up every single time. Go for those pivot grabs. Go for those, you know, charge shots on your shield. Cancel anything he can do and get you scared.
And that's so strong as a Samus player, because conventionally you think of Samus as like a key boy character, right? Their projectiles are incredibly strong. They can hold distance from full screen and still pressure you. But being able to box up close and still, like, for lack of a better word, beat the shit out of you is like very strong.
No, lay it down. And yeah, and that's another thing that makes you want to like sort of scrap with them, right?
Yeah.
But then when you start trying to pull the trigger and scrap right away, they just hang back that tad bit and they get their confirms. You know, they get their charge shot, their little mini charge shot and dash attack, like I'm talking about right there. And you know, it's so scary because there's so many ways for them to get a kill on you. But at the same time, you know, sometimes that just leads into a little bit more percent. And as Bowser, there are characters happy to take that percent.
Bowser is definitely a character that, like, if they're able to tank all those hits and find opportunities to play, like, right now, look at this. This is Yaura's already at death percent off of, like, 2 openings. Yeah, and this might be it right here.
I still live in, you can DI that pretty long.
Yeah, Samus is pretty heavy, which is funny enough that you give this character, like, great down tilt. You give this character with all these projectiles and a great boxing kit, and you're like, by the way, they're kind of made out of aluminum.
Kind of made out of metal.
Sorry.
Yeah.
That's the opposite of it.
It's good, it's good. Yeah, I mean, I totally agree. It feels like Samus is one of those characters that developed like late in Ultimate. You know, there wasn't a lot of them at the top level for a while, and now it feels like
there's
everywhere you look.
Yaura, there's Icy Mist as well. Like, there's a lot of strong Samus that are coming out.
Quick.
Quake as well, yeah, man. There's so many, I'm forgetting them now.
No, it's a character with a lot of reps at the high and top level. Something that developed later in the game, but right now, I mean, Bowser is a character that's just sort of tried and true throughout the time of Ultimate. You know, just so many consistent things about him. You know, he's got a lot more speed than previous games, so he has that ability to close the gap and sort of put you in disadvantage very quickly off of 1 or 2 hits.
And I feel like I blinked and Hero just like took the lead this stock entirely.
It's still like it's anybody's game at this point. Obviously, both of these. Oh my god!
It's my game.
Yeah, no, it's over. It's my game. Double parry the Zaire.
Yes.
Who is you?
What a G. That's all I gotta say.
All right. Fun facts about Hero. I don't know if this is true because I haven't heard it from Hero, but I heard it from somebody else. He has memorized every single get-up animation for every character.
I've heard of this
and
too.
Can react to them.
Yes. Actually, very important.
Yeah.
And, you know, like, if you want to be, there's always these talks about being consistent, right? About like,
Hero won game 1.
Having things like that on lock, right? Putting the time and effort to like really like do your homework, you're gonna create consistency on your own.
Yeah.
If you're like, I know what this is and I can punish it every single time, then you're gonna have things to fall back on.
How many hours do you think it would take for, you know,
for every character's animation?
Every character's animation.
I don't know. I didn't do that.
I know you did it. Nobody else did. He's the only one.
Yeah, I mean,
I would say for like
characters.
One character, you could probably take like 30 minutes, like just to practice. It'll get faster as you do more, right? Yeah.
And also, you can group characters together.
Sure.
So, like, characters like the heavies, like Bowser, King Dedede, or whatnot, will have more similar, like, say, endlet availability to, like, punish them.
Yeah.
Whereas,
so you can
like,
use the same options. Yeah.
Exactly. Whereas someone like Game & Watch is very different, or like Pac-Man.
Yeah. A Game & Watch, bro.
I know, Game & Watch is neutral getup. Or like Shulk. Actually, the crazy thing about Shulk, which I'm sure many of you in chat know, is that like you can't tell the difference from the animation between neutral getup and roll.
Yep.
It is the exact same animation until the roll happens.
Yep. It's kind of messed up, but at the same time, like, there's going to be an oversight like that somewhere in the game,
and
right?
you can find options. You might not get the option that your favorite option.
Yeah.
But like say Bowser, you can punish both with up B at a shield or down smash. Yeah. there's always answers to things, and I really like commend players like Hero that, you know, Bowser isn't the conventional top tier, high tier character, whatever you.
They put in the work to make that differential.
Exactly.
Right?
You can make your character good if you're good enough, and I strongly believe in that.
I think there are few characters in Ultimate that you can't like do it to a reasonable level. Like I'm not gonna say you're gonna be best in the world with any character, but you can
be a
you
strong
could probably
player.
be top 100 with almost any character.
I mean, look at Peanut with Little Mac, man. That guy is cracked with who people think is like a bottom tier character.
Yeah. Did Peanut get top 100?
I don't believe so,
Okay.
but you know they beat Kurama at SmashCon. They beat a few other like very strong players as well.
Yeah, Peanut's sick. All right, starting off with this Flame Breath. I mean, it just does so much damage.
Yeah.
It's a really great way. Like it's a very weird tool for Bowser to have. Just the ability to build up like 1,000,000% off of
fire
just
on
like
you.
breathing fire. Because the rest of his kit is so like I need to hit you physically.
And you know what, this
really well.
This game started off like whatever Hero figured out at the end of game 1, they brought it with them straight to this game. Because I don't remember the beginning of game 1 was completely the Yaura show.
Yeah,
it was like a close to a 0 to death or whatever you want to call it, and now Hero has the stock lead.
Yeah, this is very much Hero's playstyle, right? Hero will figure out the holes in your game plan and slowly over the course of the set just capitalize more and more on them. And Yaura is actually a very similar type of player, but it feels like Hero's just in the driver's seat in terms of that adaptation right now.
Ooh, great up tilt. And you know what, like you're saying, Yaura is a player that can make these adaptations as well. And if they want to win this set, man, they got to start doing that, tapping into that right now.
Yeah, it's dead even. Both these players have...
Oh my god, what a raw grab.
He's so sick with it. Going for that down air also, like hoping for the DI up. I don't know who's DIing up on that platform there, but if you are, you're dying.
Bro, Hero has no fear.
Nope, absolutely not.
This is like the mark of a Bowser player, man. When they just run up at you and they're like, I'm going to hit you.
Bowser, he has to do it though. Like he doesn't have anything else other than run it up and hit you.
Yes, you have to be like a very specific type of player to like succeed with off the top, bro, with the chic fair.
Damn, that's crazy. Yeah, you do have to be a very specific type of player to make a character like this work, because it's not as simple as I run forward and I hit you. Like it looks like that when you watch him play, but when you really like, you know, take. All right, that one right there was a run forward and I hit you moment. But when you really like look at
ways
it,
that are strong.
Yeah, exactly. You need to figure out when you can actually take advantage of your opponent's like vulnerabilities.
Right, and like right there, punish the neutral get up with a down tilt. It's not about like the punish you want, but the punish you get.
And multiple times it feels like Yaura's just come a little bit too aggressive out of the corner, and Hero is eating alive for that. I mean, just finding one big opening. Wow.
Yeah,
that was crazy.
Really good. And you know what, a comment on something a little bit earlier, when Yaura missed a dash grab and Hero wasn't in range, a lot of people would overextend and try to like punish them for it, and Yaura was able to shield in time. What Hero did was he just ran up, shielded, and waited for an option, and damn. Oh, you get to finish the stop. My guy said we're on the next set.
Yeah, on to the next spot. That was actually crazy right at the end there. Yaura pump faked